Hey guys, Zach here, coming at you with another video. So today's video is going to be 100 facts about Luigi's Mansion 3. Now, no, it's not exactly 100 facts, but the title 92 facts about Luigi's Mansion 3 didn't really cut it for me. So, it's going to be 100 facts about Luigi's Mansion 3. Some of them I'll go in depth about, some of them don't need it. So, without any further ado guys, let's get started with this list because I have a feeling this is going to be a long video.
ZakPak, he's always there for you. ZakPak, only on YouTube. ZakPak, what will he do next? ZakPak, let's find out, 'cause it's on with the show.
Number 1. Luigi's Mansion 3 seems to take place in a giant hotel. Number 2. Mario, Peach, and 3 Toads all get kidnapped and turned into paintings. Number 3. Luigi manages to escape, and that is presumably when he gets the new Poltergust codenamed the Poltergust G-00. Number 4. The Poltergust G-00 is EGAD's latest ghost-catching invention, and it seems to have 4 main abilities. One ability is being able to slam ghosts onto the ground repeatedly. You could slam the ghosts into objects as well as other ghosts to lower the HP. The Poltergust's second ability is to be able to shoot a plunger onto objects to get things out of your path. Thirdly, you can use the burst to push ghosts away in case you feel surrounded. The burst is also good if you need to avoid lower ground level obstacles. Lastly, Luigi can summon a goo-like version of himself called Gooigi out of the Poltergust to assist him. Gooigi can walk through spikes and through fences/bars to get what's on the other side. Gooigi has a weakness to water, however, and presumably fire, since the original Luigi's Mansion game's remade version on the 3DS, that website says so. Now we're up to number 13. Human ghosts, aka portrait ghosts, have returned and they are finally back. 4 are confirmed at the moment, with 2 of them being a police officer and a bellhop. Another human ghost is named Morty, and he is in the movie studio part of the hotel. He is actually a friendly ghost that you do not capture, and you actually assist him by going to get his megaphone. Another thing you do with Morty is you actually help Morty make a movie, and you will get to view that same movie later in the game at some point. They did not clarify where or when you would be able to view that movie. The last confirmed human ghost is a king named King McFright, and he is in the medieval section of the mansion. He is a relatively small ghost, but he has a big temper, so he uses a suit of armor to protect himself. Most of the common ghosts can be linked to ghosts from the previous 2 Luigi's Mansion games. The blue ghosts are basically the greenies from Luigi's Mansion 2. The red ghosts are like the slammers. They even basically resemble the slammers from Luigi's Mansion 2. The orange ghosts are like the hiders from Luigi's Mansion 2, and the purple ghosts are like a mix of the sneakers from Luigi's Mansion 2 and the grabbers from Luigi's Mansion 1. There are gold versions of the blue ghosts that act as speedy spirits, meaning obviously speedy spirits will be returning again. Gold mice also return from the first game. Not sure if they were in the second, but I know they were in the first. However, they are not ghosts this time around. They are just mice, typical mice that are just colored gold. There will be at least a couple dozen, aka 24, human ghosts. Each one of them will have an elevator button which is needed to proceed to the next floor. Each floor will have its own individual theme that will be correlated to the portrait ghost on that floor. King McFright seems to have the button that leads to the 7th floor, meaning that he is on the 6th floor of this giant tower. Morty has a button that you can't really tell if it's either a 6 or a 9. I am presuming that since part of the hotel is on the 5th floor, that he will not be on the 5th floor, so obviously he's on the 8th floor, meaning that button that he has goes to the 9th floor. Given that there are at least 24 human ghosts, there will be at least 24 unique themes in this hotel. Another one of these themes seems to be a garden/greenhouse area, so it is likely to assume that there will be a human ghost in that area as well. The initial reveal trailer also showed a music hall section, so it is safe to assume that there is also a human ghost in there, probably a conductor or a singer of some sort. Before Luigi gets the Poltergust, there is a scene of King Boo chasing him down a hallway. This likely leads to his escape and him contacting EGAD. We also see a split second of King Boo trying to put Luigi inside a painting, which is the first time this has been seen in any single Luigi's Mansion game. Also, King Boo looks like he is out for blood this time around. It's a really nice touch. In terms of structure, Luigi's Mansion 3 will have no missions and will lean more towards the first game structure. This includes having the ability to explore each part of the hotel even after you are done with that area. There will even be parts of previous areas that you cannot access until later in the game, meaning that it will be necessary to go back to previous floors at certain points in the game. Apparently, there's going to be a decent amount of difficulty when playing Luigi's Mansion 3 in terms of the puzzles, and by the demo I played, there were lots of hidden areas that you definitely have to look for, so that puzzle aspect is definitely going to be there. The main game is definitely longer than Luigi's Mansion 1 and is probably longer than Luigi's Mansion 2 in terms of length. In the demo of Luigi's Mansion 3, Polterpup serves as a tutorial and he could even talk, like using dialogue, aka English human words. However, in the final game, Polterpup may actually have a different purpose. Though, it does seem like Polterpup will actually help Luigi rather than hinder Luigi on his journey to save his brother and his friends. The device Luigi will be using in this game is a virtual boy being called the Virtual Boo. Very clever name, if I may say so. Even the pause menu is themed from the Virtual Boo, and it sports a nice red and black layout. At first I didn't like it, fun fact, but when I figured out it is actually based on the Virtual Boy, I came to expect it. If you listen closely to the music that plays when you're capturing a ghost, it is very similar to Luigi's Mansion 2's theme when you're capturing a ghost. At the moment, they do not plan to make any DLC for the game. What we get is what we will have until the next installment. Speaking of, they say that they definitely plan on making more Luigi's Mansion installments in the future, so I cannot wait to see that. There will not be any Labo VR support. There will not be any Amiibo support. Therefore, there will not be any Luigi's Mansion 3 based Amiibo. On Amazon, the game is listed as a standard edition, so there may be a limited edition of the game to be released alongside it. The reason why the ghosts have high percentages of health is because their health decreases quicker than before, and the slam takes out a lot of their health. In the movie studio section of the mansion, there are posters referencing other Next Level Games projects. It is confirmed that the gems from Luigi's Mansion 2 are returning. In each area, the gems will be shaped based on the theme of that area. In the movie section, the gems are shaped like film reels. In the medieval section, the gems are shaped like swords. Boos will also be returning. However, they have not been seen in any gameplay yet, so we do not know how they will work. The ScareScraper mode from Luigi's Mansion 2 will be returning. It is the exact same functionally, but will have different modes than Luigi's Mansion 2's ScareScraper. The first mode for ScareScraper is the ghost hunting mode, which makes a return from Luigi's Mansion 2. The second mode is a toad finding mission where you must find all 4 toads and escort them to the exit. The third mode is a treasure mission where you have to find a certain amount of treasure in a certain amount of time in order to progress. There are apparently 4 other modes, making 7 in total, that the ScareScraper will have. At the end of the ScareScraper, there will be someone quote-unquote special awaiting on the roof for players to fight at the end. Whether they be the human ghosts or King Boo, I don't know. There are 3 known power-ups on the ScareScraper, but there could be more. One power-up increases the damage dealt by your poltergust. Another power-up increases the power/range of your strobulb. And the last power-up puts a siren on your head and alerts you of any traps nearby. The ScareScraper can be played with up to 8 players, 4 playing as Luigi and 4 as Gooigi. You can also communicate with your partners using the voice chat app. Now, I don't know if they clarified if that's going to be friends only or if you can actually communicate with everyone they are playing with, strangers and friends, using the voice chat app, but I'm going to presume the former. Fake doors return from Luigi's Mansion 1, but it seems like they are only good in the ScareScraper mode. The purple ghosts grab the toads and can move them around in the ScareScraper mode as well. Not sure how they will function in the main mode yet though. Gooigi and Luigi are animated very differently, giving Luigi a more scared walk than Gooigi's more upbeat, confident walk. It's a nice little touch, I like that. There are pipes that Gooigi can slide in that give out treasure. Gooigi's max health is 25, maybe that can be upgraded. Treasure is everywhere in this game and will probably be important in some way. Pearls from Luigi's Mansion 1 make a return, however they are not tied to the human ghosts. If you try to suck a ghost shield up with the poltergust, the ghost will slap you kind of funnily. It's honestly kind of cute. There are secret rooms and paths everywhere. When I played the demo, there were 3 in the short 15-minute span that I played. Even though it wasn't apparent in the demo, apparently HD Rumble will be utilized, especially when using the slam function. This game has been officially rated and is rated E for everyone. Box art has also been revealed for this game, and honestly I like it quite a bit. I wish there were some ghosts in the background, but this cover art looks good nevertheless. At the moment, this could be confirmed later, but I do not believe Mario, Peach, and Toad are going to be playable, because really it seems like the whole Luigi and Gooigi thing are going to make up a majority of the ScareScraper. Maybe you can unlock those characters down the line, and those are just what you start off with on the ScareScraper, but I still doubt that Mario, Peach, and Toad will be playable. The main theme from Luigi's Mansion 1 and 2 doesn't seem to be present, and they compose different music, but I will admit the music is actually quite good. The teleporters from Dark Moon are back in the form of TVs in the movie studio. They could be different in different areas, or they could just be in the movie studio altogether, but nevertheless, they are back. Just like in Luigi's Mansion 2, the strobo can be used to activate the green dots on the wall. Since those are of an invention of EGAD, I'm not exactly sure why they are in this hotel that I'm presuming is not his, but we will find out when the game comes out. The blowing feature has been a feature in every single Luigi's Mansion game thus far, but it seems to get a little more attention this time, and I kind of like that. The blowing feature is decent. Now hopefully we can get some elementals in there. The dark light ability also returns from Luigi's Mansion 2. However, unlike Luigi's Mansion 2, the dark light device doesn't seem to have an overheating meter, so you can use it as much as you want, or at least until the game stops you. Luigi's Mansion 3 has no release date, but Next Level Games wants the game to come out in October, but if it's not ready by then, it will come out later. And the last and most important fact is that I am very excited for this game, and I hope you guys are too. Let me know what you guys think of Luigi's Mansion 3 down in the comments down below. I know it wasn't 100. I added a few other little facts in there, so it was more than 92. I think I got it up to like 95, 96, so it's close enough to 100. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my Patreon if you haven't, and my Discord server. That link's in the description as well. Come and join me. We're a fun community. We talk about Luigi's Mansion all the time, so if you're very into that, definitely come and check out the Discord server. And like I said, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. So, until next time, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video.